What's up, guys? What is going on? We are back in ARK Survival Evolved, and today we're going to be showing off the Megapithecus, the gigantic gorilla monstrosity, the third boss to be added into the game. It's not quite in the game yet, but it is going to be in the, the ARK Survival Fittest, the final stand tournament. It's one of the 3 bosses that will be summoned and that are tameable. I just went ahead and showed this guy off, but here's one of them. I'm going to go ahead and get a second one real quick and show you guys. So if you're loaded into the latest ARK Survival of the Fittest version, right? If you're loaded into the latest version, and if you have a server that you have admin capabilities on, you can go ahead, once you enable your admin cheats or whatever, all you have to do is scroll on through some of this stuff real quick, and cheat summon gorilla character BP_C. And what do you know? You summon up a Megapithecus. Unfortunately, he's been summoned right on top of me. But hey, he's been summoned nonetheless, and he looks absolutely disturbing from the inside. That's okay, though. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of force taming, and check out this cool thing. Once it is tamed, an entire announcement happens across the stream, or across the game. The first time I did it, there was actually cool music, too. I guess it didn't happen again, because technically, a second gorilla isn't supposed to spawn in, but nonetheless, a second gorilla has been spawned in. So you guys probably, this is the second boss kind of creature that we're showing off. I might show off the Broodmother in another one of these type episodes soon too, because with the addition of this new tournament, they're actually, the Broodmother has some changes done to it, and once you ride it, you can actually spew out spiders, but I'll talk about it in the Broodmother episode. Today though, the Megapithecus, the gigantic, horrifying gorilla, is available to us. And really quick, I'm just gonna level up my points because I'm lazy and I just don't want that popping up the entire time. Here is this badass, and just look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Just let's ride on this bad boy and do some real magic. Look at that, just so beautiful. Oh my god, I love it. For some odd reason though, I can't like pan my camera, which would have been cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and show off the stats of this bad boy, and then shall we? I'm sure you guys are very interested to at least know his rough statistics. So, that is my statistics. I'm a level 2 naked person. The Megapithecus. This is a level 18 Megapithecus. 28,000 health. 520 stamina. Give me a sec. 520 stamina. 2,400 oxygen, which is a relatively decent amount. 3,900 food, which actually isn't too much. 3,000 weight, that's a lot, and 188 melee damage along with 100 movement speed, and only 900 support. So once this thing is summoned in the final stand tournament or whatever, which I'll be participating in actually, and hopefully we can get our hands on this bad boy, but so once he is summoned, you are going to need some narco or some trank arrows to actually knock it out, and after that though, you should be good to go. And actually, look at this, look at how cool this is. This is the first thing I noticed. That's why I actually had to turn off bloom quality, so how shiny it is, but because he's so white, like, it's kind of weird because his his hair is like a lot more individual. You don't really see this, at least I haven't seen this on anything, but it's really cool and a lot more detailed and in depth. And then he has this really cool scar on his front. I don't know how he got about getting that, and on his face too. And it's absolutely horrifying, to be honest. But that's, hey, that's just that. Now then we have this lower level Megapithecus. I'm just gonna hop on him to show you his stats, and he has a little bit less stamina, same health. This is of course a lower level one, less oxygen, a little bit less food, about the same melee damage and a little bit less weight. So that's kind of the things that change with what level you get. But now is the time for us to start showing off some of what the Megapithecus can actually do. So once we can actually ride on top of him, which should be any second now if the game lets me ride on my damn thing. He's got a couple attacks, mainly his basic, like, whoa, Hulk smash attack, where he just kind of goes about swinging and whatnot, right? That's kind of cool, right? He can jump too, which is actually, I mean, not even the normal gorilla can jump like the Bigfoot, but this guy can jump. And another cool thing is that he can throw rocks. Look at that. He just flat out throws a rock. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this rock at our friend here, just to see. Let's get to throwing that. Let's see how much damage that can do. Let's just look at that. Can I not damage myself? I don't even know. Maybe I can't? No, I really can't. Well, you know what? You know what we have to do then? We have to go out and test this on some unsuspecting dinosaurs and animals, and see just how quickly we can annihilate them. Because, we have ourselves the Megapithecus, and honestly, let's just look at what it can do through trees. It just runs straight through trees. It's currently stomping on top of everything, and it's just getting levels, easy peasy. if we level up its HP. You can see it goes up by 2,800 if we level up the HP. Melee damage goes up by about 4%, nothing crazy there. Stamina goes up by 52, pretty solid. And honestly, I'm going to be working on that melee just to see how deadly we can get. And this thing just off the bat, it can just stomp things. Not only does it stomp things, it absolutely just runs through these forests. Look at this. Entire forests gone within seconds. This thing is just a force of nature to be reckoned with, and it's absolutely horrifying. Look at this. The stego. Let's throw a rock at it and kill it real quick. Okay, or not. Okay, there we go. We two-hit it. I was about to be like, what the hell? Let's kill another stego, just for shits and giggles. Goodbye, stego. Look at that. Look at how awesome that is. And I just stamped across a Dimorphodon. It's like, this thing is just... It's the definition of killer. Look at this. Punch dead. Punch dead. This thing is absolutely insane. Once it's a boss. Look at this. A Spino. Can we one-hit the Spino with our rock? Let's see. I'm genuinely curious. No, but look at that. The rock, like... Oh, that was kind of weird for a second. It, like, got stuck in there. Can we one-hit the Spino with our rock? Come on, Spino. I just want to one-hit you. No, the rocks are, like, stacking up on that rock, which is weird. There we go. Boom! One hit a Spino. Level 2 Spino. Dead in one hit. All these things. We're stamping across them. Can we stamp on a Parasaur? Dude, the Parasaur, that would be like the ultimate just show of power. No, we cannot stamp on it. These are slightly too big. We can throw some rocks, though, and do even more damage. Oh my god, it's insane how powerful this thing is. Just like any normal dinosaur does not stand a chance. It doesn't, like, if you have possession of this, honestly, this might be stronger than the dragon. Like, the dragon was not one-hitting everything and just stamping across it. Okay? Like, look at that. We make everything die. I think this might actually legitimately be stronger than the dragon, because if you just look at what it's doing, its punches, its rock throws, everything is a one-hit. And we've hit Spinos, which, to be fair, are more of an attacking dino. So why don't we go... I mean, we're stamping across everything and its mom currently, and let's just work on that melee a little bit more, work on that health. Look at how much XP it's gotten just from running around and hitting some stuff. It is crazy. This is absolutely insane. Look at how high we can bring that health. This thing will be an absolute tank, and honestly, you know, this is a very, very big show of why I need to get this in that final stand and do everything in my power to get this with my tribe. Because this is absolutely insane. Can we one-hit a Bronto? No. It does take 2 hits to kill a Bronto, unfortunately. What about if we throw a rock? Can rock throws kill the Bronto? Yes! Our rock throw is actually stronger. Oh my god, it's actually really close to dying. That's not good. That's not good. Let's get some health. We need to get some... Look at all that collection. One hit, it collects everything. Yeah, okay, so this thing, unfortunately, has been getting pretty damaged. I don't know why it's getting so damaged, actually. Oh, no, it's not. It's just that we upped the health by about a quadrillion things. So that probably explains it. We got about 20 more levels there, and just... This thing is a terror spree. Just looking at what this thing's capable of doing is insane. What's up, Piranha? Stomp on you. I can't stomp on the Piranha, sadly. Still. This thing is an absolute killer. I think there's a T-Rex over there. Let's see what we can do with this T-Rex. First things first, let's just throw some more rocks and just kill these Brontos real quick. Because rock throws are, after all, one shot, one kill. I think that rock just bounced back and hit us. No, I think the Bronto's throwing shit at us. Ow! Trying to hit your tail at me? Well, you can't do enough damage to take me out. What you doing? Get out of here. I'm gonna throw... Oh, no. Ow. Those rock throws are coming back to hit me. Alright, you gotta go, Brontos. You gotta go. Get out of here. I don't want your shit. Get that weak sauce out of here. Ah. There we go. Nice. That was a level 34 Bronto. Dead in an instant. T-Rex? T-Rex ain't a match for me. T-Rex gonna die. And look at that. Just continue leveling up that HP. Honestly, we're already almost at 100,000 HP. This thing's an absolute tank, and I think this, you know, the addition of this is very interesting. I can't wait to see this actually in the survival game as well, because it's, by the looks of it, it's going to be a very powerful boss. Very powerful might even be an understatement. This is going to be an insane boss, and I can't wait to see what it does, because it's already causing a hell of a lot of havoc, and oh, I like me some havoc, that's for sure. I like me some havoc, but, I mean, you saw its main attacks, its basic attacks, what it's capable of doing there. And, not quite sure what else there really is to show with it. I mean, it has a good amount of oxygen, so it could, like, kind of chill underwater if you really wanted it to. But, I mean, do you want it to? I mean, look at its inventory. It already has 150 pounds of straight-up meat. And a lot of raw prime meat as well. So, if you want to go taming animals, you know, once you have this thing, you could tame an army with all the prime meat you have access to. It's like, this is very powerful. And, survival of the fittest, it's going to be very they're pretty important that whoever has this, I think it might have more power than the dragon. The dragon is more versatile in that it can fly around and whatnot, which kind of makes sense. But this thing is more versatile in the fact it will kill you if you're on the ground. You legitimately don't stand a chance. I'm literally stomping on raptors. That's how insane this is. Oh my god. Survivor tracker. Yeah, it's not really going to help when this survivor's on a gorilla. Especially one as massive as this. But you can really see just the straight up power of this. And if you see this thing, you know, there's not really any hope if it sees you. Because you're dead. It's killing some of the most powerful dinos in the game in 1 to 2 hits and in 1 rock throw. If this thing gets a hit in on you, it's game over. It really is, and I think like it can even destroy bases really well. So if you're building a base in Survival of the Fittest, yeah, say goodbye to that. But whenever this thing's added into the base game as an actual boss, because I believe that it will be a boss in the base game, just like how the Broodmother is and how the dragon will be eventually, it would make sense that this will be as well. That's going to be very powerful. Can't wait to try and take this out, and oh boy, god damn it. He's kind of over dramatic when it comes to like getting hit though. He's like a very over dramatic. Like that noise he's making? I don't know. You know, that doesn't make sense. You're a gigantic gorilla. You shouldn't be making that noise because he's getting hit by a dillo and he's like over exaggerating like, "Ah, I'm dying." It's like, gorilla. Chill, man. Chill, but look at that. And we can only up that melee damage even more, and the higher that melee damage gets, the even more lethal. And we put a lot of points into our health. Realistically, we don't really need to put those points into our health. We could have just put all of that into melee and been even more of a killer. So this thing right here, you can summon it and mess around with it in a custom Survival of the Fittest game. Just have to make sure someone else is in the game, of course. And for yourself, you can see just how powerful it is. I, of course, put in the command. You guys saw it to actually summon the bad thing once you are an admin on a server. Oh my god. I'm just stomping on ants everywhere. This is fantastic. Yeah, but it is summonable. It is going to be an evolution event. Unfortunately, I don't think the evolution event is actually in the game yet. Currently, it's only the... you can only actually summon it using a summon command, which is what I did. And look at this. An entire forest? No biggie. No oh, the turtle's kind of a biggie, though. But entire forest? This can't stop me. If I could get some stamina back. We should work on our stamina on this guy. Honestly, that wouldn't be a bad idea. But really, you can just see the pure power of this thing. And oh boy, this makes me looking forward to the final stand, because that's going to be extremely interesting with the 3 big bosses, you know, potentially duking it out at the end. It's like a lot of potential for a lot of cool things, especially with how powerful this thing is. And I love the fact that this thing's tameable, at least in the final stand game. Will it be tameable in survival? I don't think so. I think it'll be like the dragon and like the Broodmother, where it's not tameable unless you cheat, use force commands, or potentially do a mod. But I think in the default game it won't be. But if it is tameable by any means of the imagination, through mods, through cheating, through whatever, you're gonna have a very fun time if you manage to tame one of them, because ooh-wee. It is insane how powerful this thing is. I'm just on a rampage. This is King Kong Godzilla level shit here. And this gorilla, it's making me proud. It's making me proud that I don't know. It just makes me proud, though. Look at this bastard. What is this? A little Bronto fight? Let's go ahead. We've leveled up our melee a bit. Oh no, a T-Rex. How cute. A T-Rex. Let's kill him real quick. This thing by far, I think it's even stronger than potentially alphas, too. It's crazy how powerful it is. Just kill everything. Easy peasy. Jesus Christ. Look at all the XP we've gotten. In a span of 10 minutes, we've gotten 12,000 XP solely just killing stuff. That is ridiculous. That is seriously ridiculous. Look how many levels we have for our personal guy. Like, if you get this guy, you're going to have so many levels in Survival of the Fittest. It's actually kind of insane. It's actually really insane. You're just going to be able to do whatever the hell you want. Do a lot of melee. You can do whatever. You can really do whatever. Unfortunately, it seems that he has despawned, because I believe that's how it works. After a set amount of time of having your guy riding around with them, however long that might be, unfortunately, he/she does despawn, just like how the dragon did, and just like how the dragon did in the last Survival of the Fittest tournament, and how, what is it? Who else? The Broodmother wasn't in the last tournament. The Broodmother's going to be in this tournament, though, and the Broodmother, I do want to cover the tournament version in a video as well, and other than that, I think that's going to go ahead and do it for me. So, we got to mess around with that gorilla for quite a while. We got to have quite a lot of fun with that gorilla. And I can't wait to see that in the base game as a boss. Will it be tameable? I don't know. Fingers crossed it is, but odds are it won't be. But that is just awesome to write about. This entire time I just had a gigantic smile on my face, like, oh my god, all the power in my hands. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, I think that's going to go ahead and do it for me, though. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you saw my dragon video earlier where I covered the dragon when that was added in. And if not, you can check that out. I might leave like an annotation somewhere here or in the comments or something. And be sure to keep your eyes out for the Broodmother video I'm going to do. And I have a cool series in mind. I'm kind of keeping that low-key, not really doing much with... I'm just kind of keeping it in the back of my head and trying to work some stuff out. But very cool series in the works as well. Don't know when it'll come out. Seriously, no time frame. And I don't want to share any details, but it kind of has to do with the dragon video and this video, and I think you guys will see what I'm talking about. But that is going to go ahead and do it for me. So thank you guys so much for watching the video as always, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.